Hey, Wonder friends, do you like marshmallows? I like marshmallows. I used to love to eat marshmallows with pretzels. I'd stick the pretzel right through the marshmallow and eat them. But today we're going to learn how to draw a marshmallow character doing something that marshmallows do, but not you. You do. Doing stuff that you do to marshmallows, we're going to have the marshmallow do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to draw it right now.
Here we go.
All right, Wonder friends, today we are going to draw this marshmallow character, and we're going to have fun with it, and we're going to continue to tell a story with it, and we're going to illustrate it. As you know, illustration is telling a story with pictures, and we're going to have fun with that. But before we get started, I want to remind you that you're going to draw different than me, that you're going to draw just like you. That is what is great. Secondly, you may make a mistake. In fact, I bet you're going to make a mistake and you're not going to be happy with it, and that is fine. Just get a new piece of paper, start over. Or you may think I go too fast because I sometimes speak really fast, all that good stuff like that. Just pause the video. I'm not going anywhere, and you can start all over, whatever you need to do. It's all good. All right, guys, so we're going to start with our page sideways. I want this horizontal, that is sideways. We're gonna have fun with this character, and we are going to draw the beginning of this. It's a marshmallow. A marshmallow is very simple to draw, and it's really this. I don't know any way to kind of, it's a curved rectangle. Have fun with it. Make it any way you want. So there you go, curve, you have drawn a marshmallow. Congratulations. Now the thing is that you could leave it like this if you want, but the part of what we're trying to do is we're trying to tell a story with it. And how I kind of came up with this character is think about any of the things that you do with marshmallows. You roast marshmallows, right? I think that's a big one that everybody would agree to, that you roast marshmallows. Now what would you do? And we're also, if we want to make this funny, right, we can play off of that idea. And I'm going to start here by drawing a line out like this, okay? Very simple, right? Just a line. Again, we're gonna focus on strictly the character, not so much all the other parts of it. So we're going to make a line out just like this. And I just wanna put a big filled in thing that, and basically what that is gonna pretend that we're holding the stick. That's it. That's really all it's gonna do. This one is gonna go right back here, just like this. And I'm just gonna put that on the end of it. So far, so good. All right, and we're gonna draw one leg like this, and another leg like that. Now what this is going to do is show that our character is sitting down, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. And I'm just going to put on the end of that just two little shapes just like this. And again, keeping it very simple. Now think about things that you set on when you're camping or you're out, you know, roasting marshmallows and stuff like that. You know, like a rock. A way to do that would be to put a line like this. There's no right or wrong way to make a rock. So just like some shapes like this, okay? And what you're gonna do to make this look a little bit more rock-like is kind of right around here, just put a line like that, just kind of zigzag line. And then you can put, even if you wanna get, like if you're drawing like I was with the thick Sharpie and you wanna start with the smaller one, if you put some shapes like this in here, what you'll see is it starts to look like a rock. Now if I put some, you know, grass, stuff like that, it really starts to look like a rock even more. You can really get that once you start to color that. Don't forget that we're going to color this as well. So all those things. So think about rock shapes. And when you look at a rock, you can put like little spots, all those things like that. Any of those things that you add to those just help with that. This is like he's propping himself up, right? Just kind of got a hand chilling at the side. If you want to really sell that even more, you can put just some like little fingertips and stuff like that on there as well. I want to put a hat on this guy. It's gonna be really simple. We're just gonna draw a little bump up like that. And then we're gonna draw a line up and then just connect it down. Again, the more just simple we keep our characters, the lot more you focus really on what it's doing. We don't confuse the whole thing with a bunch of other stuff. We're really focusing on our character and all of those things. I want to draw two circles inside. Those two circles are going to be our eyeballs, right? And now this stick is showing us where we want him to look, okay? We want him to look down here. So we want to make sure that we're putting I keep saying he. It could be a girl. I don't, you know, whatever you want to do. I don't know why we always kind of default, at least I do, to he's, and you know, I don't mean that on purpose, just sometimes it happens. And so let's put some eyebrows on here, just up, right? I mean, it would be happy, and then you just kind of give it a little smile, right? Okay, we're keeping it very, very simple. And then what could we be roasting that would make it funny? To me, the easiest would be a hot dog, okay? And all you're doing is just put that at the very end of it, right? This little hot dog shape. Put those little bumps like the end of a hot dog, all that good stuff. You know, add some fire, right? At the end here, just put a log there. It doesn't have to be complicated. I think the big thing that we get worried about sometimes when we're making cartoons is we worry about, because we'll see other really popular cartoons that we like or things that we see on TV, and we're really worried about the fact that maybe we can't draw as good as them. But really, what you have to think about is that those are moving pictures, right? Which helps really kind of tell the story. What we're doing here is we're really focusing on telling a story through one picture. So you can really kind of have fun with it. It doesn't mean that you aren't going to get better the more you practice. Of course, you know, for me, you know, I do stuff like this and then I bring it into the computer and I clean things up and I really try to make it look as good as I can, and that's my mission. But when it comes to like this right here, Wonder Friends, my goal for this is that I hope that you draw better than me. I want you to start to embrace this idea of like what you can do with these characters and change it into your own stories. So the best way I can do that is to keep it very simple so you can see how important just telling the story is. Then let's worry about getting better at drawing. So once we can kind of tell the story of this whole thing, now you can make up a whole little world about this character and what they're doing, and then you can change it and start to draw this character a little bit different and all that stuff. If you want to add any extra details in there, like maybe you want to put a design on a hat, you want to clean up any of your lines, maybe you're like, you know, like kind of what I'm thinking right now, like I really wish I would have drawn this with a thinner marker, it would look better. All those things, you can do those things if you want. Just get a new piece of paper and start over. But I am going to say that that is good enough, right? I think that I can tell my story here. I think that I have the character figured out. I think that it's enough for you to start to draw your character that way. And if you want to color just like me, at the end of the video, there'll be a slide that shows how I finished drawing this and colored this, that you're more than welcome to pause it right there and try to color just like me. Otherwise, just color like you. Get your crayons, markers, all that good stuff like that. But the last thing that we need to do before we are finished is we need to sign our name on it, so everyone knows who made this awesome piece of art. Hey guys, did you have a lot of fun drawing that character? What other things could you make with that marshmallow? Think about all the things that you do and turn you into a marshmallow and have it doing those things. That's what's kind of fun about that. You can change up and tell the stories that you want to tell. Like that, I mean, I hope that you get that that's a theme of what Wonder Friends is. The goal of this is not to show you how to draw perfect. The goal is to show you how to start to learn how to draw, because those are all the things that I needed back in the day when I was getting started. My goal of this is to make sure that you can draw better than me when you're drawing this, because here's a little thing called confidence. When you don't think you can do something and you give it a try and it turns out pretty good, you feel a little bit better about trying it again. That's exactly what the goal of this is and why it's so much fun to try things. So anything that you think that you can't do, I challenge you to give it one shot. Give it a try. Get a little confidence and realize that you can do some stuff that you think that you can't do. Just by giving it a shot, you realize you can, and then you're confident and things change and you can do things that you didn't think you can do, and you know, all that good stuff like that. Life is pretty fun that way. Anyway, speaking of fun, make sure you check out the next video, because I guarantee you, you're going to learn how to draw something that right now you may be telling yourself, I can't draw that, but with a little bit of help and some practice from you, guaranteed, you're going to be able to master it.
Hey Wonder Friends, I would love to see the art you create and feature it on one of my videos. With the help of an adult, take a photo of your finished art and post it on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Don't forget to tag me so I can find it. Hey, are you looking for a signed copy of one of my books? Check out my website, wondervillestudios.com, for books, t-shirts, mugs, and more. I also do loads of school visits and would love to hear from you about scheduling a visit. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out all the other fun drawing lessons. Until I see you, be the weird you want to see in the world. See ya!